Hey everybody, how's it going? Doc and Owlet here, Chris. Gonna show you guys my video collection. Cammy, I think a while ago had asked about, we were talking about VHS and stuff like that, and so I'm gonna show all the VHS that I currently have, and I'll just show you all my Blu-ray and DVD. So let's just quickly go through everything. It's not a huge collection, but it's stuff that I like, and it'll give you an insight to my preferences on movies and and what I like and how I collect them. So let's start over here with the VHS side. So all the clamshell stuff that I have, and this is just everything that I've kind of saved over the time after moving out of mom's, and everything that was kind of left over from when my sister moved out too, and I saved whatever I could that I prefer. There's actually about 5 more large boxes of random VHS stuff over at my mom's, but not particularly anything that I wanted to keep or anything like that. But this is just what I wanted to keep. So I'll start over here actually, just show you guys. You can hear the kids yelling, Jesus, kiddos. Just some current stuff I'm trying to watch and go through, and one of my recent movie pickups. This awful thing right here. Horrible. It's 4 discs, and I'm 3 out of the 4 discs I've watched. So just because I really like Ninja Turtles, it's kind of what started me, on the things that I liked with TV shows and comic books. The Ninja Turtles, Archie comics. That was all kind of the beginning of my love for pulp culture kind of stuff. And then just recently finished this whole set too. Got this years and years ago from Costco, the complete DVD set in this turtle van of the whole 10 seasons. Hello! And then, okay, so let's go through this quick. We'll just make some notes of some stuff as we go. Oh, sorry, it's a little dark here too. But the top, very top, this phone isn't very good, sorry. But you got some Batmans, right? You got the first, Jack Nicholson, Michael Keaton Batman. That one I really, I'm not much for DC stuff, really, right? So, but the old stuff like, this Batman, the Christopher Reeve Supermans, things like that, that's what I like. As you see, there's some Wonder Woman and Supergirl as well too. Those I like. Newer stuff, newer DC stuff, I really don't pay attention to much. I might rent some stuff, but not very good. Reading Rainbow, you guys should check out this one, these VHS. I got this one for my wife. It was one of her favorite movies when she was a kid. And it's kind of an artsy film, but it really keeps the kids entertained. And this was a superb copy that I got. It played really well. Which is the hard thing about VCR stuff, is that you could get stuff that plays really well, if you treat it well, or if just the test of time has been good to it, and see. But yeah, so a lot of the good movies that I really want, I do, if I can find it on VHS, I will. But sometimes I might have to also purchase it on a DVD or Blu-ray as well too, just so it's watchable. But I have a couple of VCRs, I love them, and if I can, I'll watch an old movie on the VCR. And I have the old boob tube, right, to watch them on, or some of them are pretty good on the flat screen as well too. If I could have gotten all Disney movies in clamshell, I would have as well too. We got a lot of Disney classics on DVD and stuff, so not a rush for it. But if I can find some good ones, which is hard in my area too, to get good deals, on garage sales or flea markets or things like that, it's quite hard to come across good deals. So that's probably why my collection in VHS hasn't grown too fast. I'm like an hour and a half away from the city, so I don't get to, if I was going to find any good deals, I'd be going to thrift stores there, or garage sales, which it's not very often for me. Again, sorry for the lighting, can't see quite a bit there. You'll have to maybe squint. Turtle cartoons, Back to the Future. Sorry, well, yeah, you really gotta squint. I don't know if I'll be able to change the lighting a bit. Turtles, see, these were huge influences to me, right? The turtle movies. 1990. I mean, that's kind of what started my, like I say, my love for everything pop culture, comic books, and movies and all that kind of stuff. So really influential. Big Trouble in Little China, Mrs. Doubtfire. Some I haven't watched in quite a while. This is probably my mom's favorite movie. Right here, she has a few copies on. Well, she doesn't use VHS anymore, so that's why I got that one. But I think she's got a few copies on DVD as well too. Home Alone, X-Men, Spawn was very influential as well. When it came out, I really love this one. Look, it's even got the plastic cover on it. I got it on DVD as well too, but look at this case. It's got my sister's name on it. She used to mark everything. But yeah, some bad CGI, but I really enjoyed the Spawn movie when it came out. Like, for comic book guys, I think it was pretty big. I really liked it, and I was really getting into Spawn at that time. Guyver, Ghostbusters, pretty cool stuff there, I think. Adventures in Babysitting. And some random ones, just a few more random ones back here. Like, look at this, still got some video rental stuff. Lion Man 2. Man, I wish video rental places were still open. I loved, you know, that. Instead of doing all this streaming stuff, I really don't prefer it. I'd rather have, you know, physical stuff. And heavy metal, I think Dusk to Dawn is in here. A bunch of you know, ones without cases that I really got to go through and see if they're even watchable or anything. Yeah, so there you go. That's the VHS side right there. I'll go through them kind of fast, and you can just see what I got. Lost Boys, that's a favorite one on that shelf. Reanimator, that's like Lovecraft's Frankenstein. Like, I love that movie, and I love the story, the actual story. Right? I got the complete collection of his stories, but I haven't finished reading them all. But Reanimator was the favorite one. Yeah, Aliens. I think I might have a few more Alien movies to finish. I gotta collect that. Yeah. Beowulf. Now you see some Child's Play there. Hellraiser. So generally, movies that I've been buying lately are horror movies, and I've been really enjoying them. And every year, what I try to do is finish a horror franchise to watch in that year, around the Halloween year. And this year is going to be Halloween. I've already got the first one coming in the mail. DVD, which I found for $1.25 online, so hopefully it works well. But yeah, gonna get the whole series, and a new movie for Halloween is coming out in October as well too. And I think there's supposed to be another one scheduled for 2022 as well, so I think that's interesting. But a lot of these movies, you know, horror movies that I've seen some bits and pieces all through the 80s and 90s when I was growing up, but never owned any of the movies really. I think besides Jason X is the one I really only ever owned, so I've had to go back and buy all this kind of stuff, right? Yeah. Oh, The Shadow, right? You have that on VHS there as well too, right? As you see. But also got it's so good of a movie, I had to get on DVD as well. Same with The Phantom. Here's some good old movies too. I want to get more Ralph Bakshi. His name is hard to say. Bakshi. But yeah, Fire and Ice, that's pretty good. Willow, right? That one is an amazing film too. That's my brother's favorite movie, he said. And mine, I'd have to say, is the first Ninja Turtles movie, just because it was so influential. But this Willow movie is very, very high up on the list too. I'm very fond of it as well. And I'm reading the novel, and there's actually a novel sequel trilogy that in part was written by Chris Claremont. So once I finish the first novel, I'm going to get through that too, so that's exciting. And I think Disney is coming out with a show supposedly, right, for streaming, so that'll be really cool. That'll be super cool. Yeah, so just mostly myself in my taste, Marvel stuff in movies, and some some old nostalgic stuff, 80s, 90s. Some stuff I'll go a little further back to 70s, but yeah, mostly 80s and some early 90s stuff. Underworld stuff. Aliens. Got some kid movies. Some kid movies are pretty good. Like Hotel Transylvania. That's some funny stuff. Tron. Yeah. X-Men stuff. You see some Avengers. You know, the hard tin cases. Again, sorry for that lighting. Planet of the Apes, right? The originals. Some good stuff right there. Just down here, nothing too much to really make note of, but this is all like the seasonal stuff on the bottom, so Christmas and Halloween stuff. Okay, and we'll just check the back side of this one shelf too. Okay, so hiding in the corner behind this shelf, a few more. So one note here, WrestleMania 18 DVD. Right, that was the first time I had ever, and the only time that I've left Alberta, go to Toronto, Canada, to go with a friend and watch WrestleMania 18, Hogan versus The Rock. Man, it was such an experience. It was a great experience. You know, won't forget it. Didn't do too much in the actual city, but just the wrestling event. I was there for about 5 days in the city. Mostly just saw the hotel room and a lot of pizza, and then the event. Oh, Legend of Zelda, right? That kind of stuff, right where I was. I mean, I didn't get that stuff on TV. I didn't get, Mario or Zelda. Turtles was even sometimes hard to get by. I lived, in a hamlet, and we only had 3 channels on the antenna TV. But Legend of Zelda, my favorite video game franchise, so I definitely had to get that. Looks like there's Spawn on DVD as well. Rad, one of my wife's favorite movies as well too when she was growing up, and filmed in southern Alberta. Matrix stuff. Hook. Oh, I mean, just about anything Robin Williams that you get is going to be absolutely amazing. Dr. Sleep, The Shining, Pet Sematary. Some of the classic horror stuff I like to get from my recent ones. Filmed mostly in Edmonton, 1980s, Hong Kong film, but filmed in Edmonton. Turtles on DVD as well too. Max series, that's pretty cool. Hellboy, love the Hellboy. Ron Perlman, stuff's really good too. I got to pick up some of the Beauty and Beast series he was in. That's what I gotta get. Sugar Creek Gang. I remember watching some of those as a kid, and then Mom found all these DVDs. I haven't even unwrapped some of them, but I'll have to go through those eventually too. Look at that, Jason X, Blade, Mummy series, good stuff. Oh, and Gargoyles. Gargoyles, I am so passionate about Gargoyles. Love that Disney streaming came around and got the rest of the Gargoyles series on, so that you can watch them instead of finding some trash upload on YouTube to finish watching the series. But I mean, I watched this whole series when I was a kid. It's my all-time favorite Disney cartoon ever. So here's series. The first season, and then you have volume 1 and 2 of the second season, and it never came out with a DVD copy or Blu-ray or anything like that of season 3. So this one I think I had to order through the internet. I can't remember. I think I actually had to order it through Disney. It was a season 2 volume 2, and then I could never find season 2 volume 2, and then a friend actually found it in a Walmart bin And I was so surprised. I'm like, no, don't take it, please, let me have it, let me buy it. Right, so I'm glad I got that much of the gargoyles on, you know, physical media. Here's some more random stuff, some stuff from my wife. Oop. And some seasonal stuff. Okay, so there you guys have it. That's all that I have for my collection. I think actually the only other VHS I have hiding around somewhere is the Superman series. It's actually hiding in a comic book box somewhere, propping up some comics. But yeah, basically everything else that I own, it's all right here for you. So yeah, that gives you an idea of what I like for VCR stuff or VHS tapes. You know, what I prefer to collect. Mostly 80s and 90s stuff, very nostalgic stuff that really influenced me, or I had fun watching in, you know, when I was a child in the 80s and 90s. And so my question is to you guys, if you want to show or answer in a video what you guys prefer, let me see your kind of collection, and you know, what you prefer to collect, how you like to collect it. And yeah, so that'll be really fun. I love talking to some of my movie guys. A lot of my comic book friends in the community tend to have some of the same interests, but we don't talk about them as much as well too. So for people like Cammy, you and Scott, I know both of you guys are some movie lovers as well too, and I think a lot of our tastes are similar, and I would probably spend a lifetime watching movies with you guys and playing video games and reading comics. So yeah, share your responses with me, and we'll have fun talking about it. Okay, so that's that. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.